Today we have two separate accounts of strange beasts reported in times of war. Surprisingly, there are many of these wartime stories. Here are just two. 1. The sinking of the Iberian. 2. The legend of the Wittlich Werewolf, told by my good friend Credo Mutua, without further ado.
When one contemplates the notion of war, it is unlikely that their thoughts would be accompanied by notions of the supernatural. However, I shall endeavor to shift this perspective not through the intention of inciting fear, but rather to enlighten individuals of the numerous enigmatic accounts that have eluded scrutiny and faded into obscurity with the passage of time. My aim today is simply to reintroduce tales of anomalous beings cited during times of conflict, in the aspiration that we may collectively escape the confines of misinformation and mental manipulation. The sinking of the British steamer Iberian by the German submarine U-28 during World War I is a well-documented event, and the account of Baron von Forstner, the U-28's captain, adds an intriguing twist to the story. According to the Baron's article in a German newspaper in 1933, he witnessed a mysterious sea creature that was flung out of the water by an explosion that occurred after the Iberian sank. He described the creature as being about 20 meters long, crocodile-like in shape, with pairs of strong front and hind legs adapted for swimming, and a long head that tapered towards the nose. Despite some skeptics suggesting that the Baron might have fabricated the story, the Belgian zoologist Bernard Heuvelmans considered the U-28 sighting one of the most reliable in history, and based on the Baron's description, speculated that the creature might have been a surviving species of Thalattosuchia, genus of giant sea crocodiles from the time of the dinosaurs. While it is true that the survivors of the Iberian apparently did not see the creature, it is important to note that they may have been preoccupied with other matters at the time. Overall, the account of the mysterious sea creature adds an interesting dimension to the story of the sinking of the Iberian, and it is reasonable to consider the possibility that the creature actually existed. Prior to recounting the next story, I invite you to provide your thoughts in the comments section below. I am currently improvising and allowing my own ambition to be visible on YouTube. However, I am not doing this for myself. I am grateful for your attention. Let us return to the world of mystery. The legend of the Wittlich Werewolf has been passed down through generations and is still widely known in the area today. According to the story, a deserter from Napoleon's army, possibly suffering from PTSD or other psychological issues caused by the war, committed a heinous crime by attacking and murdering a local farmer and his wife. Before the farmer's wife died, she is said to have placed a curse on the soldier, transforming him into a monstrous wolf. This creature, filled with rage and an insatiable thirst for blood, is said to have terrorized the countryside until it was hunted down and killed by a mob of townsfolk. While this story may seem like just another entry in the long list of werewolf legends, what sets it apart is the number of reported sightings of strange animals and movements in the forested areas surrounding Wittlich. American soldiers stationed at the nearby Hahn Air Base during the Cold War reported seeing a mysterious wolf-like creature while on patrol. Two anonymous accounts collected by the University of Pittsburgh tell of military policemen investigating a perimeter alarm and stumbling upon a dog-like animal that stood up on its hind legs and jumped over a high fence, disappearing into the forest. The sniffer dog brought in to track the creature was too frightened to do so. Anthropologist Matthias Burgard of the University of Mainz collected several other stories from US servicemen who said they had seen strange animals or odd movements deep in the woods. Some even reported being stalked by a hidden howling beast while walking their dogs. One witness claimed that it was not a local wild hog that startled them, but something much more sinister and wolf-like, while some witnesses later claimed that their reports were just pranks. The consistency of the reports and the fact that they were made by different people at different times suggests otherwise. The history of the area adds to the mystique of the legend. The town of Wittlich and its surroundings have been the site of numerous conflicts throughout history, including the Napoleonic Wars and World War II. Having explored both the light and darker mysteries of the world, I believe it is time to take a different course. I want to provide you with a comprehensive understanding of the world and the various perspectives that exist, so that you may make up your own mind. Therefore, I will now be shifting the content towards a more optimistic outlook. Ultimately, this simulation was created for you, tailored to give you the... Sorry, I got sidetracked. Hope you enjoyed the video. Like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching.